Fresh.
So we want to play a little game with you, if it's okay.
Oh, I love this.
We want to play Know Your Mate.
Oh, no.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask you some not-so-embarrassing questions to determine how well you know Brandon.
Okay, I'm going to nail this, I feel like.
Okay,
I feel confident.
Okay.
I
You
am.
want to start, Kim?
Sure. What is the first impression you had of Brandon that you know now is totally not right?
Well, that's not even a fair. It is what you get. Like, he is very, what you see is what you get. Like, well, I did think, okay, I will say this. I did think he was like a player when I didn't know who he was. And when we first met, like, he just was so handsome and he was so, like, I don't know, super charming that I was like, oh, this guy's got to be a player, whatever. And he's not. He's super, like, family guy, like, I was wrong about that. So
that's a good thing to be wrong about.
He'd probably tell you that too, that I thought that, because I always gave him crap for it at first. I'm like, whatever, all your girls. Like, I was like, I'm just one on the mini tree and the branches. Like, so I always gave him crap for it. But no, he comes across like that, but he's not, so.
What does he give you crap for?
My independence. Yeah, I was like, I wrote a song about it. I totally warned you. So yeah,
Totally warned you.
Yeah. We are totally. We talk about that a lot. So,
Yeah.
but I'm getting better at being in my feminine. So yeah.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. What's the sweetest little thing your fiance does for you on a regular basis?
Oh, guys. Okay, this is super cheesy, but I have a really hard time falling asleep a lot of times. Like, my brain just keeps going, especially as of late. We're just so busy. And he will sit there and just rub my back till I fall asleep. And it'll take forever sometimes.
You're like a child.
But I know, but he does. I said this. I feel like my mom used to do this to me when I was a kid. And he was like, well, he's like, as long as it helps you fall asleep. So he does that all the time. So he's really sweet.
Okay,
sweet.
this one's a little bit different. If you and Brandon threw a few steaks on the grill right before you ducked in for a private picnic,
I wouldn't do that at all. He'd yell at me. He's the grill guy. So
how would the steaks be cooked by the time the two of you were finished? Would they be rare, medium well, or well done?
Okay, I can't tell if we're taking this family or for real. Like,
Not so family.
Okay, I was like, wait, is this like a real state question or no? Ours would be well done. We're fun. We're still a young couple. We're a young couple. We're still the puppy stage. I always love when we run into like couples that have been together for a while and they're like, oh, you're in that stage. And I'm like, oh, don't say that.
That's a good stage.
Because I know, but I don't want it to end.
It can be a forever stage. Make it a forever stage.
That's our goal.
Man, you just answered the raciest question without being racy. That was really great.
I didn't know. I was like, wait, am I going to be perverted if I come off? I felt trapped. I was like,
All right, how about this one? If you were to dress up as your fiance for Halloween, what would be the essential piece of the costume?
I mean, jeans. He's such a jeans guy. He has about 65 pairs. He's like, he was totally like a cowboy growing up, but now they're more like kind of cooler jeans, like they're, so, but yeah, no, he's very much a jeans guy.
It's so much easier for guys to buy jeans than it is for girls.
Yeah, because they don't have
Waist
hips like
length.
us. Yeah.
It's a lot
I know. I
easier.
just bought him some pants actually recently, and I was just like, oh, that's so easy. You just named it off like you're getting a 6-year-old something, And like you go in the store and it's like, oh, you get the 6 years old hanger. Like it's like it's so easy for them. I can't stand it.
Now, we noticed this on the list of people that you brought up with us, and two people's names who were on there. Narvel Brandon and Narvel Wayne Blackstock. Is Narvel a family name, and will that be what you then name your son if you have one?
No, we it is a family name, but he already has a son. He has a 6-year-old son, Brandon, and Narvel Brandon is the one I'm marrying. Narvel Wayne is my manager.
Oh, okay.
That's his dad.
Right.
Yeah. So and then his dad was Narvel Leroy, I think. But anyway, but no, his son is Narvel Seth, but he goes by Seth. So yeah, so we didn't want to take that away from Seth at all. But we're not, like, I totally want to have a little girl. So so I've been talking to myself and his body every day going, girl, girl, girl.
Did you mention this to him in a song? Hey, honey, there's a message on Fresh 2.7 for you.
Oh, no, I'm totally blunt. I was like, wow, it'd be great having children. Like, that'd be great. Like, and he loves kids, honestly. So, like, we totally want babies. So
Lots?
Maybe not lots, because I would if I were in my position, but I don't know if I can handle lots and my schedule. So, and he already has 2 great kids, 12 and 6 years old. So, maybe a couple.
And you're very close to his kids.
I am. I love them. Yeah, they're so great. They're really, like, she's a aspiring musician. She plays everything, like every kind of instrument, sings, like she's a songwriter. Like, and he's
You should give her the
awesome too.
POS.
The POS, yeah. She is a way cooler. She plays my cooler one in my office. So she's like, can I go play on your band? And we have a baby grand in our house. It's so not the same as me growing up, but she's super talented. She takes advantage of it in a good way. So.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Was it hard being, now you're, instant mom in this relationship?
That was weird at first, because you're like, what? Like, you're not single anymore, and I was single forever. So, but it's great. I have nieces and nephews. So I'm like, I already know, I'm really good at ants. I love playing ants. So, I feel like I'm doing all right at it, but Brandon says I'm doing good, and he's really blunt. So, so I feel like he'd tell me.
What do they call you?
I told them Kelly if they want. I was like, you can call me whatever you want, but they have a mom, and they have an awesome mom, and they already have a stepdad as well, and they I have Brandon. So, and I grew up with the step half real situation. It all got confusing. So I was like, my name will always be Kelly. So if you want to call me that, that's cool.
That works well.
You never know what will happen. So, yeah.